Get those hands up and press them all. Oh.
Look, just the sheer volume, the number, the idiocy. Yesterday, so my point is, yesterday wasn't that good of a day. So
Get those hands up and press them all.
I guess the day started off all right. Although I was tired most of the day yesterday, I was tired, dead dog tired. And I thought I had slept pretty well or gotten enough sleep. I never know though. Some days when I don't get enough sleep, I feel good most of the day, and then when I do get enough sleep, I feel like I'm not rested.
So get those hands up and press them all. Oh. Oh.
This is kind of my hangout. I spend a lot of time down here. This is called Foggy Bottom. So if you're ever in Washington, D.C., you can get a really, really good home-cooked meal. Just 2 blocks down the road here, maybe 3 blocks. But this is one of the main terminals. Transportation terminals, that is. But anyway, yeah, lots and lots of just outright idiocy. Now, yesterday's entry, I was pointing out the fact that I really, really, really loved David's tent. And, you know, as soon as I said that, I didn't realize I had jinxed myself. Because in the past, I hadn't worked it up that much. But as soon as I work it up, I go there yesterday morning. First thing before I do anything, I do my devotions, and first thing I get there, they have some sniveling, blithering idiot. And I didn't think much about it, because you see that all the time. But he's walking around with this blanket hanging down off his shoulders to the ground. And I'm just thinking, well, all right. But come to find out, this guy's kind of in charge, I guess. I don't know. But I like to go there, and a lot of times I'll be just sitting there, and if I'm tired, I'll start nodding a little bit. You know, I'll get sleepy, my head will tilt one way or the other. But, I mean, I do that from time to time. I think it's normal. But the thing I did not do was back a U-Haul up to the tent, unload a queen-size bed, make milk and cookies for bread, you know, and fluff my pillows and all that. I was just sitting in the chair kind of nodding like this, and guess who walks up to me and says, well, you can't sleep here. You guessed it, it was that blithering idiot. And I was, you know, pretty much shocked in unbelief. Because he had this David Koresh smile on him, and the whole thing was just absolutely cringe. And when I say cringe, if I think about it, I can still see that smile. You know that smile? It's the type of smile, you know, there's something evil going on. But anyway, just his whole makeup and for them to, you know, and I can see why somebody like that would be in charge, because they're going 24 hours a day, believe it or not. And for the most part, though, the people there I've run into have been very, I'm not going to say professional, but they're enduring that type of, they're dancing with horses anyway, aren't they? So anyway, going from that idiot circus to another idiot circus in the House of Representatives. And I'm not using this word idiot loosely. I'm using it deliberately, specifically, applying it appropriately. So long story short, the House leader, that guy from California, and Biden had hammered out a $1.5 trillion budget. And that was the perfect opportunity for people like M.T. Green, Boebert, that idiot from Florida, Mark Getz or Matt Getz, whatever his name is. And I think they recruited a couple other psychopaths. But anyway, their whole agenda is to pick out these bills that are just a fraction of the total overall budget, and they want to cut these bills out. But not just any bills. For instance, M.T. Green wants to defund Ukraine. Now, that's going to stir up some controversy, but as much as I love free speech and would never take it away from her, in this instant, they need just to shoot her. No trial jury, no second chances, just end it. And have Boebert and Getz or Gates, whatever his name is, have them all in a straight line and just put a deer bullet through all of them. That way you only waste one shell, get the job done. And I think there's another idiot, I think he's from Tennessee, but you know, that's Getz's, not Getz's, just, you can read about him, just Google his name. M.T. Green is in it for the shock value, and Boebert was on this kick where she wants to reduce everybody's pay to $1. It doesn't matter if they've been in the Congress for 5 or 50 years. She's going to pass judgment on all of it, all 50 years, and reduce their pay to $1. Now, the sad part of it is you can't just let them have free speech, because they're trying to pass these amendments, and you can't just ignore them. So they get voted down, they get voted away by their own party, but they bring out these poster boards, so they get their 2 or 3 minutes in the spotlight, or however long, but they're not really interested in any type of legislation. They're just interested. And you know, I'm being a little bit hard on these people, but the real problem is not them so much as it is the people that are voting them into office. Because they're not going to get voted into office unless they are lackeys of Trump and can behave like complete idiots. So they're getting paid really, really good to act stupid. Now, if I got paid to act stupid, I would do it for free. I think that's contradictory, but I would do it for free. These people have evidently families and bills and everything, so but they have perfected the art of complete and absolute idiocy.
Eric!
But at any rate, I thought I got a good night's sleep last night. I slept in 2 places. My favorite place out of Thompson's Boathouse. Slept till about 3 o'clock, then went over here to my steam crate, and this time it wasn't crowded or anything, so I got the steam crate to myself.
Get those hands up and grab my line.
Anyway, gonna wrap this up. They've got one more day, possibly Saturday, to try to figure out this shutdown, but I have a feeling the shutdown's gonna happen, and I'm not gonna be able to get over there and see the Supreme Court like I wanted to. But no worries. Today, tomorrow, and Sunday is the Worldwide Music Festival over at Monument Park, which takes up about 4 billion square miles in the middle of downtown DC. So gonna try to bear with that, and then bear with going to the House of Representatives probably. But But the main thing I'm happy about is the weather is going to warm up and stay dry. Okay?
Get those hands up, people!